position.
Well, speaking of those people, the current shareholders, how could they contribute to helping make Got Keiki more successful faster?
Cut that bit out.
Do you want me to ask it again?
No, because you can just cut it.
Okay.
Oh, well, if you want to.
No, that's fine.
Okay. Look, the biggest thing that shareholders can do is be prepared to follow on in additional rounds. So, Terry, if you've gone and placed a $500 investment in Got Keiki, that's fantastic and we're super grateful to have you on board, but we hope that you stay around to support us and follow on. And people have, once again, the wrong mindset of, oh, yes, I got in on the first round. I got in when the shares were 1 cent and I put in $1,000. Well, I'm set. If these puppies grow to $1, like that's amazing. Like I've just made so much money. It's not that easy, Terry. Like what happens here is, yes, you've given the company the initial capital to help get it to that next stage. But once it gets to that next stage, which is often 3 months max left of capital in the bank to sustain it, like 3 months from the time that they do their capital raise, they're going to die. So they go back to market, they go back to their investor, like their capital table and say, guys, we've achieved all of these things. Now we need to raise again because the company's burns, getting less and less, or the company's burns growing because suddenly you've now just hit the American market and you need more teams or whatever. But as long as you can see that the company is kicking the milestones and the growth metrics are there, we will go back to investors and say, I hope you're proud. We've done all of these things, but it's time now. We need to flush the company with capital again to sustain us another 12 to 18 months.
And I think if people see the good things and the amazing things that we're doing, you've just been to the UK recently because we're going to be launching in the UK later this year, when they can see that their investment is going to grow this company, I think of that as a really positive thing. Is that how the majority of people see this? Do they look at it as, they need more money? Obviously, if you don't understand a startup and how it works, that could be received a little bit differently. How do our shareholders receive that sort of information?
With this crowdfund compared to my crowdfunding campaigns done for Honey, we've had a lot of first-time investors come on board with Got Keiki, and that the average investment parcel for my Honey company was around $2,300 per person. The average investment parcel for Got Keiki was significantly lower. It was around $650. It was crazy. We had so many smaller investors, but a lot of these investors were first-time investors, didn't know really what a share was, didn't understand how to make money out of it. And a lot of them were really struggling financially, but they saw opportunity in this. So I've got what you would call, I'd say, I mean this in the best possible way, a largely uneducated cap table behind Got Keiki. So I feel I've got a very loyal shareholder base. They're very excited about the product, but I don't feel that they're aware that you've helped us once and hopefully you're in a position to help us the next time and the time after that. If you can see that we are growing, we've got good growth in the company and we're hitting these goals and we're opening up doors, the best thing that you can do as a company beyond being loyal and supportive of what we're doing is to follow on if you can. So yeah, it's going to mean that, the share price is growing. So we've got some people that came on at 1 cent. Then we had people come on at 3 cents. Then we had people like you, Terry, that came on at 7 cents. Who knows? The next raise could be at 8 cents. It could be at 10 cents. So yes, the share price is going to be growing, but that's a good thing because it shows the company is kicking goals and it's headed in the right direction. So the best thing that shareholders can do for us is let's go back and have another bite at the cherry and continue to support us through that journey, because without capital, we are not going to be able to cover burn. And if you can't cover burn, your company doesn't grow because you have to stop.